America.
Fuck yeah. We got money for this, but not for healthcare.
Welcome to the
What's the deal?
Let me try that again. It's the Down with DP podcast with Robert Dunn and Ron Prendamano in 3, 2.
Hey now. All right, thank you. Everyone's here right now. Everyone can take a seat. Everyone can take a seat.
It's not morning. It's 12:26 Eastern time, but hello.
It's morning for me. I just got up an hour ago, and I'm cracking open.
What is that? You're already drinking? My God, Robert!
I'm cracking open a cold one.
Oh, it's a
Diet Coke.
Quick question. You okay? Hi. First of all, hi. This is the Down with DP podcast. I'm your host, Ron Prendamano, and along with me is the gorgeous
Ron Prendamano.
No, Robert Dunn.
Oh, Robert Dunn. Yeah.
Do you like Coke Zero? You always drink a Diet Coke. Do you like Coke Zero?
I like Coke Zero, but I think my girlfriend favors the Diet Coke, so I don't really.
She likes the flavor of the aspartame, the diet of it. I like it.
I probably would do also. Okay, so two things. I probably would do Coke Zero over Diet Coke if I was just. But
I like how you phrase that. I would love to do Coke Zero.
Yeah,
I've only done Coke Diet.
It's sexier. It's more in.
It is more. It's more of a trend. Yeah, I like.
But Diet Coke is a more fun. I don't know, brand. There's a lot of Diet Coke
No, you've called them what? Fridge cigarettes before.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's definitely a cult following behind Diet Coke. It's like working on the plane, I'll offer a beverage, and they're like, "Oh, do you have a, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, whatever?" Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "No, I have the zero version of it." They're like, "Oh, I'll take a ginger ale." So it's not even a sugar thing; it's a flavor thing entirely. So I find that interesting. Yeah. Personally, I'll go for a zero over a diet.
I do if it's available. I have a friend who's a Pepsi guy, which is diabolical. I don't know.
Disgusting. How the fuck do you do? Why?
Yeah, right into the show, guys. Who are the regular Pepsi drinkers? Pepsi.
When I was a kid, I was Pepsi, and I was like gung-ho Pepsi, and then my wife's like, ew. And then I had Coke again, and I'm like, oh God, this is so much better. Oh my God, because it's been a while since I drank it. So I am a Coca-Cola fan, 100%.
I also feel like when we were growing up, Pepsi was like pushed as the cooler one because Michael Jackson did a Pepsi thing.
Pepsi, you had the little girl, the Pepsi girl. You had the Britney Spears commercials.
The Britney Spears one.
Pepsi went hard in the 90s.
Yes.
Enjoy
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Isn't that yeah. I love Pepsi and Pepsi loves me.
The Sopranos.
I didn't finish.
I don't care.
The Sopranos. The Sopranos did what? Tony Soprano cracked open a Pepsi.
The mafia commercial where she goes into the pizzeria and he gives her, "Can I get a Pepsi?" And he gives her a Coke, and she's like, "You give me this piece of shit, this type of stuff right here. You look at me and insult me and my family." And it's the guy who plays Pussy on The Sopranos.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I actually like that.
Yeah. But we got a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do with Robert, so let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna get into. God, this just makes me depressed. The first thing is actually genuinely makes me depressed. We're gonna be talking about being a trillionaire.
There's only one.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that super awesome, badass American UFC fight on the White House lawn. Boy, howdy, my dick got rock hard when I saw that. Fuck yeah. We got money for this, but not for healthcare. All right.
America. And then,
yeah.
Then we got some, what else we got going on, Robert? We have,
Bill Ritter?
Bill Ritter, this is a very important thing in New York, and I feel like we need to cover it. My New Yorkers will understand. We got some cold jokes. We got some sports. Got some millennial things we want to talk about. And, with the whole, got some toys. We're going to talk about toys. Maybe a penetrating question. And not a fire up and beer, but I'm going to do a shot later. So here we go. Let's get deep into it.
All right, guys, here we go. So, Elon Musk apparently becoming the first trillionaire. This is the first time I've heard of it, and Disgusting. It makes me depressed as fuck.
Boo!
here's also my question to you, Ron. When it comes to billionaires and trillionaires, I had heard that, and this is someone who is like not connected to the billionaire world, but I had heard that there aren't actually any paper billionaires.
Yeah, it's all about what they're worth, right?
Right.
It's what they have. It's not what they have, it's what they are. It's all stocks and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you own these stocks, but you don't have these stocks. So
right.
I think Trevor Noah did a thing about it when he was on the Daily Show, and he covered it really well.
Yeah, I had also heard that like when you get to that level, you're not really spending your own money anymore because you have to tax it. So you're always taking out loans.
Yeah, you're kind of like
it's
asking,
something weird like
you're
that.
like good for the money, but you have to like buy back on it or something. Like it's a weird type of thing. And obviously he got this from Tesla and SpaceX, which is why he's a trillionaire. But I mean, $1 trillion. Like you have more money than most countries.
Right.
And he's an American citizen. You're a trillionaire in America. And if you sold all your stock, you'd have that trillion or very close to it after taxes. And then you have people here in New York who are like, worried if they should take off work so they can go to the parade, the Knicks parade later this week. So
it's crazy how
it's disgusting.
It's crazy how there are plenty of people that simp for these rich people still. Like, here's the thing. I'm not going to be totally closed-minded on like, if you make a lot of money, you deserve it. But it depends on how, like, if you just had your own business and it made you rich, cool. But there's just something about like, I don't know, being okay with this, the super unbalancedness of.
Well, it's amazing how the people that usually defend these kind of things are the ones who need assistance more than anybody.
Yeah,
that's kind of the funny part. And I'm not going to point political parties or anything like that, but like, I have friends that like, oh no, we shouldn't tax the billionaires. Why the fuck shouldn't we tax the billionaires?
Right. Like what? Why? Like why? Do you think it's going to hurt them? Do you really think it's going to hurt them?
No, it's not. But it's, in a sense, it's not the billionaire's fault because the system works in their favor. I don't like Donald Trump, but I think one of the best things that he said was, yeah, I know the system because I use the system to my favor. Right. And you can't fault him for that. It's not his fault. Yeah. But you do have to blame the politicians prior that have kept these things into play. And now we're so deep into the shit, man. Like you can't even change it. And you have the politicians who are trying to change it. They won't do it because you have idiots that are like, it's oh well, we shouldn't tax them. Reaganomics is bullshit, people. It's bullshit. Didn't work.
And that's why as far as like not actually spending your own money, and you only spend through massive loans. That's why you hear these stories, and they try to spin it in a very like, look how giving he is. There are these big CEOs that they only get paid $1 a year, and that's their salary. And it's true, but it would actually be a negative for them to spend their own money. Like there's no reason. So
yeah, I think Donald Trump only takes $1.
Probably something like that.
I think he takes $1. I know former Mayor Bloomberg of New York City, he only took $1 because they're worth billions.
Yeah, and it's not like a modest thing. It's a tax thing. I think that it would hurt them.
That's why they take the $1. They have to take something, so they take $1.
I also, one of the questions I'd ask, this is better for a financial person. So feel free to write into the show if you know how this is dealt. If you're like a big financial person, would it be better to have $1 salary or to take $100,000 salary and just give it all to charity for a tax write-off? I don't know. I don't know what would be better. Both could be twisted stories of like, wow, he gave his whole salary. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would be better. I think when
we say we give the whole salary, that's not including them taking $1.
Yeah, right.
So I guess to take the $1 and then give everything else away, or to take nothing and give everything else away, probably taking the $1 helps you.
Yeah. Because I remember one year, Bill Gates donated $1 billion to charity, and I think even being younger, I'm like, nah, there's something about that. And then I learned about tax write-offs later in life, and I'm like, okay, that was a huge write-off. Like that's
Yeah.
a choice. And
Like philanthropy is great, and that's great that these billionaires do these things, but they do them for write-offs.
Yeah.
It's like, are you really doing it to help the kids with cancer? Or are you doing it because you're going to save, $500 million? What are you doing?
And kind of the benefit of having your name plastered on a hospital building, something like that.
But there are like Dolly Parton. I don't know if she's a billionaire, but I know she does a lot of charity and stuff like that. Like she actually is a kind soul.
Yeah, you can kind of judge by their character a bit.
Like Warren Buffett is a billionaire, but I can't think of any scandals about him.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean? Yeah.
And he lives in his modest home, which may not have been modest at the time, in like Omaha, Nebraska, or something like that. So it depends. And he started investing when he was like 12 or some shit like that.
Right.
So
yeah, he's always like the go-to guy of like,
he's been obsessed with it, but
yeah.
But like I said, a trillionaire. We already know how we feel about Elon Musk. I mean, most people aren't a fan of him. His controversial potential Nazi salute, which I don't think was a Nazi salute, but very poor choice of movements.
I could see him just being so socially inept that he didn't realize what he was doing.
Well, isn't he also like autistic potentially?
Yeah,
he's on the spectrum. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't think he really did a Nazi salute. I think he understands what's going on. But I mean, the man's worth $1 trillion.
And it's also like money's rolling in. Eventually it was going to hit. So it's just I'm not so much mad at him for becoming a trillionaire. I'm not like, Elon, how dare you? It's more of like, look how far we've fallen.
Yeah, this whole segment isn't to bash Elon necessarily.
Right.
It's to bash the system.
Yeah.
Robert,
also to bash on people that don't want to tax them.
Yeah, you know what my goal in life has always been. It's never been to be a billionaire or a millionaire or anything like that. It's to live comfortably. If I could, I've done comedy for years. I do get paid. It's not a lot. Sometimes I can pay a bills or 2 bills. Sometimes I can't pay shit. But if I'm ever at a point where I can live comfortably doing the entertainment industry and then retire and not have to worry about working, I've done well for life.
Yeah,
that's a goal for me.
I want to be able to walk onto a Lamborghini dealership and not have to check the price tags. You know what I mean?
I want to be able to I want to be like, hey, Rob, I'm gonna hop on a plane and come out to visit you and not have to use like my flight attendant benefits. I can pay for an upgraded seat and come visit across the country or wherever.
I also am someone that, and I heard, not that I'm like a huge fan or anything, but I heard Joe Rogan does this. Sorry, I burped off the mic. That's for you, Ron.
Proud of you.
Even though we get so many fan letters about how they love the burping on the mic, but
God,
whatever, I read them. But I had heard stories that, like he'll hear a friend talk about like, man, I really want like that new iPad. I could really use that. And then he'll just mail it to them. He'll just buy the new iPad.
That's great.
Stuff like that. I would love to do that.
I would love to get back like that. Absolutely. I mean,
just and surprise a friend like, oh yeah, well here you go.
I donate a small amount to a radio station in New Orleans, WWOZ. And
cool.
It's a public radio station. And that is probably, if I were to go broke, that is one of the last things that I would get rid of. Because I care deeply about those type of things. So, and I would love to give more. And one day I hope to.
Especially funding. I would love to fund friends' projects. Like, I have a friend who, in fact, this might be on the next episode, who is, I won't talk too much about it, but he is funding a part 3 of a very beloved series on YouTube from back in the day. It went viral like in the early stages of YouTube, and now he is finally 20 years later doing the next chapter of the story.
Oh, cool.
And I would love to, this is shout out to Travis Bowles for his, so I would love to just out of nowhere fund everything. Also, I hear some people, like there's a YouTuber I like, Moist Critical, who has made himself a millionaire on YouTube, and he's open about it, but not in a braggy way. He was just I don't know. I'd have to go down the road why he talked about it, but he has a love for animals, and he'll just go on Kickstarter and start to pay for people's, like, when they're looking for surgeries and stuff for their dog and things like that. I would do
that
stuff
kind of
like
stuff
that.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
I would love to do stuff like that as well.
Do you think they say that? That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm thinking of the next segment, Robert, about where our tax dollars are actually going. Speaking of paying for things and giving our money away. Are you excited for this, Robert?
For what?
Are you excited for the UFC event on the front lawn of the White House?
Oh, I actually thought we already had it.
Did we?
I don't know.
No, I thought it was at we didn't do a research. Yeah. Which was held Sunday. It was held Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, so it's over.
So it's over. Yeah.
Okay. Because that totally affects how I write this cold joke.
I mean, it's apparently there was arrested for discussing plans to attack the fight.
Okay. Attack the fight.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing better than yeah, but apparently there was allegedly planned attacks, multi-state operation from outside the area, according to CNN. Yeah, crazy.
Okay.
I mean, but isn't it kind of disgusting that we have a UFC fight on the front lawn?
Yeah, I even I see some people like people I know defending it too, and it's like this idea of like, I don't know. I had heard that tax dollars were only spent. I had heard that tax dollars were only spent on security for the event, and everything else was funded. But
and the ballroom's not being built by tax dollars. Donald Trump's paying for that out of pocket.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Of course. I'm so happy we have that ballroom because I can't wait to dance on it.
I am so excited. I never thought I would say this. Oh yes, I have, because I have said it before. The 2006 movie Idiocracy is more and more becoming a documentary.
Yeah, ever since we found out about the fucking shoes, the what do you call
Crocs.
it?
The Crocs. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's becoming, even though those have proven to be pretty practical, actually.
Yeah.
It's because, I mean, President Camacho, is that his name? Sure. President Camacho, he was played by I can't think of his name right now. It'll come to me later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he played a professional wrestler who became a president. Like, it's insane to me how and Donald Trump took a stone cold stunner. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
So and now
they should do that again. Now
wrestling on Terry Crews, that's his name. Terry Crews plays President Camacho, and it's just becoming more and more of a documentary. And it's I mean, UFC fights are cool, but on the White House front lawn, come on, let's have a little,
Why?
And then you have people 4 blocks away starving.
Right. It's just it's, I don't know, like the post I saw was from someone I know that was just like, fuck yeah, this is badass, and I'm like, you're a fucking moron. And I think at this point, either you're a moron or this is shitty, but you can't go back on your vote now. Yes, it's like, no, you can, but in their head they're like, no, this is great, this is actually badass, no, this is a good thing, guys. Because I know people that, some people can't admit when they're wrong. I think there is a huge movement of MAGA people coming off jumping off the boat. In fact, the Necessary Conversation podcast that I did parodies of, the parents were the really heavy MAGA people, and right now it's just the mom on the podcast, and she is showing signs of like realizing, yeah, maybe this guy is not good for the country.
I will be honest, out of all your parody videos that I watched, you impersonating the mom with the towel on your head was probably my favorite.
Oh, sweet. I was thinking about, because I've been in touch with Chad a little bit on
from the podcast?
Email. Yeah, on emails, which I didn't realize. I honestly forgot that he was in a podcast I'd listened to with Will Sasso.
Yeah, you mentioned this before, actually. Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm stupid and I didn't realize it's the same guy. And but I did tell him I wasn't going to do the parodies while the dad was sick. But I was like, would it be okay if I did them as long as he's not a character in it? Because I don't want to I don't want to insult anyone. You don't want to
insult anybody, yeah.
But I thought I've had some ideas rolling around with just the 3 of them. So if I might do that.
What is the dad sick with? Do you know?
I think he's okay, but it's one of those things where I
Yeah.
don't think they want him like all riled up. But I
Sure.
don't. Yeah. So he's not like, as far as I know, he's doing fine enough. But
Okay. All right. Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I have been trying to put out other content in the meantime. And I might be having some appearances at a
Ooh.
few places, one in
Ooh.
LA and one in North
Ooh.
Carolina.
Come on and raise up.
Yep. So maybe I'll talk more about that, my tour, if you will. Come and meet
Oh.
Robert Dunn. How exciting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
maybe I'll talk about that as I get
I'm
more
gonna need special
information.
guests for that whole month. Great.
There we go. No, it's only gonna take like a few days here and there, so I'd be able to do it.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah.
Robert,
What?
I'm gonna ask you this. Okay.
Okay.
Does Alzheimer's run in your family?
I don't remember.
Dick. Dick.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it runs in my family. And I bring this up because this is very kind of an important thing. He's been a news anchor for many, many years. WABC 7's Bill Ritter has stepped down because he's 76 years old, looks great for his age.
Yeah.
He stepped down because he has an Alzheimer diagnosis.
Damn. That and yeah, in all seriousness though, because I have had friends that had family members that deal with it.
I've had family members, yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
So it's early onset Alzheimer, not early onset, but it's an early diagnosis. So and my wife and I, we watch ABC 7. Jeopardy comes on after the news, and or if you're in the South, Wheel of Fortune, and we could tell he was stumbling over his words, he was forgetting things, and we're like, hey, he's probably just old. No, it's Alzheimer's. So he's stepping back from his role in being a news anchor, and he's still going to work with ABC, but he's going to try to work on finding a cure while he still has enough of his mind left. I think that's fantastic that he's going to work on meeting people and learning more about this disease, and as he progresses with it himself.
Right.
It's one of the Alzheimer's. I feel is like one of those things that we talk about and then we forget.
Yeah.
Almost like cancer. Like
or like Parkinson's.
Or too. Parkinson's, good example. All these major things that should be like AIDS, even we can even talk about that. Like all these diseases that probably could be cured if we just didn't use the system.
Yeah,
the system allowed us to use something other than pharmaceutical drugs.
I'm glad that
I don't know. But
yeah, and I'm glad that we have like a good handle on HIV virus.
Well, we do, but it's like we still keep you sick enough to where you have to take something.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing, like LA, there's a lot of billboards for like if you're familiar with PrEP.
Yeah, of course.
Which is obviously it's more geared towards the LGBT community. But excuse me. My question has always been with PrEP. So the idea is that, it prevents HIV, but there's also, I forgot the name of it, also a medication you can take that makes you basically, if you do get HIV, it brings it so low that they can't even detect. Oh, undetectable.
Undetectable.
But I've never seen PrEP like marketed towards straight people because which I'm kind of surprised about. It seems to be mostly for gay men.
So on the commercials that I see,
okay,
they usually end up throwing in, and I don't mean it like so like brash, but like they usually end up putting in transgender people from the transgender community you'll see in there, and usually there's like one straight person, but they happen to be dating a transgender person,
right?
Or something like that.
Yeah,
and say what you will, if they're dating a transgender, they're not straight. Just shut up. Shut up. So they put like I said, one straight person who's like dating a transgender person, or there is this one straight couple in there, or something like that. So yeah, they put it in there, but I mean it is marketed towards that community, obviously, because it's more prevalent in that community.
Yeah,
that's the only reason, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Alzheimer's. Like I've had family members. Back to Alzheimer's. Like I've had family members who've had it, and to see them, see the disease progress, it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think after Reagan having it, you think, more people would be on like, oh, like we have to get rid of this disease. It's like, well, we're not, obviously, because
right.
it's still happening.
And it is crazy how like music can have you seen those videos of people that like that's nuts how music can like bring back stuff, and that's why art is important.
Yeah.
Why art is important.
So people will listen to our podcast and remember, like, oh, I remember Rob and Ron, Robert and Ronald. Oh, yes, I remember them. I went to school with them in Nam. Yes, I remember. Yeah.
And then that's when they're like, bring back the Alzheimer's. Like, I'm trying to forget them.
Yeah, no. But Bill Ritter, I'm sure you don't listen to this, but if you are, I wish you all the best.
Yeah,
we years of service to New York City. Loved watching you get the news from you every evening. So thank you, Bill. Best of luck to you.
And yeah.
With
that said,
we're gonna be funny now.
We're gonna be try to funny, so let's get into it.
Cold jokes, dying from your cold joke.
This is Cold Jokes, everybody, the segment where Ron and I write jokes, usually last minute, and I read his, he reads mine. There's no pre-read. We just kind of go for it. So I don't know how many you have. I have one.
I have one as well. I wrote it last night, actually. I was actually prepared. Yeah.
I wrote it 5 minutes ago.
Swig that Diet Coke, baby.
Yeah.
This one, I want you to know, even though you're reading it as if it's you talking.
Yeah.
I want you to know that this is entirely true, and this happened on my last trip.
Okay. One of Ron's coworkers saw a picture of me. Oh wow. Okay. One of Ron's coworkers. So I don't know if you guys know this, but one of Ron's coworkers saw a picture of me and thought I was very attractive. Ron said his jaw actually dropped. Ron said, yes, he is a good looking guy. He's kind of like Crumble. Looks great at first, but once you've had him, he's really quite stale. Okay. I like that one. But
that's true. I was working with a friend, and I'm like, go follow my podcast. And he's also like, he's a singer. He's also in the entertainment industry.
Oh, cool.
And he looks at your podcast. He looks at our podcast, and he's like, is that your partner? I'm like, yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
I can't, like, he stared at you for a good moment. I'm like, wow. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. He's got nice hair.
That's an old photo that I use for the logo. It's great.
Yeah, but he was ready to fuck you. So
oh, sweet.
Good for you, buddy.
Come over and do it then. I dare you, coward. Just kidding.
He does have flight benefits. He will.
No, hey, we were just talking about prep, so this is a good.
Yeah, I did not mean for that to go into that direction, and I realized that as we were talking, I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
Unintentional, people, completely unintentional.
Oh, well, that's cool. Hey, fellow entertainer. I wish I could sing, which, by the way, Andrew Reynolds and Josh Gad came back for the Tonys to do a song from Book of Mormon, and they killed it.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
Let me hear yours.
All right, here's mine. Here we go.
There was a UFC fight on the White House lawn, which was obviously amazing, but unfortunately Donald Trump did lose the fight, meaning the defending champion is still going to be staying awake.
Because he falls asleep all the time.
Staying awake.
I can't stay awake.
Staying alive. I know.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, I know.
That was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
I like that. Those were good today, Rob. We did well today.
Yeah, not bad. But some exciting stuff happening in New York. And you know what? Ron's going to get all over it.
This is Ron with Sports.
Before I get to the very exciting thing, first off, we have the new Stanley Cup champions, the Carolina Hurricanes, who beat the Vegas Golden Knights in 6 games, I believe it was. Congrats to Carolina. I was not rooting for them. I was rooting for Vegas, but it breaks the 20-year streak that Carolina, they won their last cup in 2006, and now 2026. So congrats to them. We have the World Cup. The United States beat Paraguay 4-1.
Woo!
Which is the most goals they've, I think, ever scored in an opening game or any game, and it's more goals than they scored last World Cup, so we're off to a great start.
More goals than anyone else.
This Friday, we play Australia, USA. And the most important thing right now, after a 53-year drought in 5 games, the New York Knicks are the NBA champions.
Knicks, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, everybody's happy. The city went absolutely nuts. Some kid got shot in the foot. There were stabbings. There were arrests. They set a school bus on fire. There were people marching in the streets with Elmo's head on a stake saying traitor. Look those pictures up. New York, but most importantly, considering that the San Antonio Spurs led most of the series in points, and then New York came back every time and won. Congrats to the New York Knicks. New York City is alive. When I came back from my trip, because I was watching the game on the plane as I was working, like, it was great. The city just seems happier.
Yeah.
The city just seems happy. And, we do have the Brooklyn Nets, which unfortunately I am a fan of. And I will always be a Nets fan, but
right.
Most people aren't a Nets fan. It's always been, you have and New Yorkers have been talking about this. You have your Mets, Yankees, you have your Islanders, Rangers, Jets, Giants, but the Knicks are kind of the thing that unite the city. So to hear the sounds of Manhattan and the outer boroughs just freak out, it's really cool to be in New York right now. Parade's this Thursday, which is in 2 days from this recording. So yeah, we'll probably talk about that. I'm not going. That's insane. But congrats to the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, and everybody. Awesome.
All right. Well, congrats to the Knicks, everyone. Now, I'm trying to think of how to segue into this. We can get into. Let's. Like
I said, it's been 53 years, 20 years for the Carolina Hurricanes. I mean, these sequels, it's almost like a sequel for them because it's like it's so long in between, right?
Now that's a good segment. That's a good segue.
Thank you.
I just want to say, Ron, you got a friend in me,
Oh, buddy, thank
you. You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
Short people got no reason to live. That's a real song, people.
I love LA. Yeah.
Oh God. But Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5. There's 5 of them.
We got Scary Movie 6.
Whoa, jump scare.
There's like I think there's a Scream 7. It came out last year. Stuff like that. And reference to South Park, Backdoor Sluts 9.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Rob, how many sequels are too many?
Good question. My issue with sequels, especially in the horror community, or not in the community, in the horror genre realm, is I notice great horror films set up really cool rules. Like Saw, it's all about playing a game to make you realize that life is worth living and how far you're willing to go to not die. And then if you beat the game, you live. Nightmare on Elm Street, it's Freddy Krueger getting revenge on the children of the parents that killed him on Elm Street. Michael Myers wants his house back. I don't know. And what was Jason? Jason wants revenge on the camp counselors who let him drown. And so you have these rules set up, but as the sequels go on, we go further and further away from what made it so cool. Now Freddy Krueger's just killing anyone. If you fall asleep, you're fucked. It's not about I was like, I didn't do shit to you. Like, can I just dream?
Never sleep again.
Yeah. And shout out to Dan Ferens, who did a documentary called Never Sleep Again. He's a good friend of mine. He also wrote one of the Halloween movies. But Saw, it became a thing where even if you won the game, you still die. So I haven't watched all the Screams. I feel like Scream is pretty straightforward, though. Psycho
the killer comes back, wants revenge.
Killer, yeah, it's usually a different killer every time.
But Toy Story, a Scary Movie, I understand. Either parody films and stuff like that, and it's nice to see the Wayans brothers back in action.
Yeah,
but Toy Story 5.
Yeah, I didn't see 4 yet.
So 4 was good, but it wasn't 3.
3 had the perfect wrap up.
You gave it to the little girl, and the generation continues, and they get to
Right.
save another generation of being put to the trash
Yeah.
or sale.
Mhm.
Okay, and that scene where they're going towards the incinerator and stuff like that.
Yeah.
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 My wife and I watching in theaters. Tears are streaming down her fucking
Mhm.
face, man. I'm like, oh my god. So
I don't know if
I know they're not gonna die, but they're gonna die.
To speak on that, I don't know if you saw that video of someone who showed his wife the Toy Story 3, but he edited it so where it ended at the incinerator and the credits start rolling. It's so funny. She's like, "Wait, what? That's how it ends?" And it's like the "You Got a Friend in Me," like really slow. You got a friend. It's like,
Oh, that's brilliant. But
yeah,
like, okay, so the premise of this one is basically the toys versus technology.
yeah,
Okay.
iPads and stuff like that.
But I think they went a little too far. And you remember last time they did Toy Story 4, they're like, it wraps it up. This is great. This is how it should end. Everybody's all gung ho about it. And now they're like, oh yeah, I'll do Toy Story 5. I like money. But I think they went too far by like giving Woody a bald spot.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I see what they did. The paint rubbed off. He's an old toy. Okay, I get what you did there. But like, what do you do? How did he gain weight?
Did he gain weight?
Yeah, there's a scene where it's like he turns or he's breathing. He's got this old man belly now, and it's like,
Oh, did
so
his stuffing
fucking-
maybe just sink to the bottom?
Maybe, I don't know. It's not like he had that much stuffing to begin with.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think knowing that franchise, it's probably going to be great.
Yeah, I know that they wouldn't fuck with it just to,
But at the same time, it's too much.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. And also, like when you make a sequel like 30 years later, like luckily Beetlejuice was good. But like, what if they made like a Nightmare Before Elm Street sequel? Nightmare Before Christmas. Excuse me.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a Nightmare Before Christmas sequel.
Yeah. They did make a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. Apparently it's official in a graphic novel form.
Yes,
And
okay.
and before that happened, I knew someone that worked at that company, and I was trying so hard to get a writing job on it. I would have loved to help write the sequel. But yeah, when it comes to that stuff like Toy Story and that's what I was gonna say. Do you think Tim Allen showing up to the studio was like, "Oh, so you made a Buzz Lightyear movie, and now you want me back for Toy Story 5? Okay, interesting."
Yeah, maybe.
Because they got Chris Evans, but I understand that because it's kind of like a new Buzz Lightyear world. It's not the same. He's not a toy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, because what are the toys kids are playing with now? It's probably more like iPad-y, more of gamers.
Yeah, I mean, most
too.
kids I see on the plane, they might have a couple toys, but it's usually an iPad. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Because
I don't know.
these toys are becoming very dated. Like, even the structure of Woody is like, I don't think any kid would want to play with that anymore. Like, it doesn't even.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, a toy with a voice box, a pull string voice box, not even
Yeah.
a button. I mean, that was a big thing in 95 or 96 when the movie came out. It's like, we still remember playing with pull string toys. And now you have this cool Buzz Lightyear. I guess I get it. It's evolution. It changes, but I don't know.
Was
Feel a
there
certain
ever a
way about
scene? I feel like they'd be in a pawn shop or something, in a vintage pawn shop. Did that ever happen? I know that they got kidnapped by Newman, and he like.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Al's Toy Barn, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they did that.
They didn't put him in a pawn shop though. He was trying to sell them to, I think, China or Japan for millions of dollars or something like that.
Yeah,
because they were antiques and they were collectibles and worth a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know. I just I think if they do a Toy Story 6, I might have to start breaking shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what the Backdoor Sluts 9 reminded me of? Did you see Backrooms yet?
No, I did not.
I saw it, and man, I loved it. I am loving how we have two movies now that are dominating the box office, and they're both indie films. Like, one much bigger budget than the other, but Backrooms, I believe, had under $1 million. I don't know how much they had, actually, but a fraction of the price, and it was just so weird. It's totally my cup of tea. I had a friend message me last night who hated it, and he's like, I just think this was so stupid and silly, and I'm like, it depends on the mindset you go into it. And it's just, there's something to be said about how people care less about seeing Mandalorian and Grogu, which is the most uninspired title I've ever heard. They're like, they rather not see this huge budget space battle, and they rather see a movie of a guy walking through empty spaces. And I think that's great. And I'm for it. I think if you hate Hollywood right now, I think indie is the cure to that. And I think it's finally happening. So
yeah. However, speaking of movies, Robert.
Yes.
What do we have coming out?
Speaking of, what do we have coming out?
He-Man?
Oh, and the Masters of the Universe?
Yes!
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either. I think is it out already? I don't remember.
It is out, and I heard it's just 80s silliness, and it's just not to be taken seriously, but it's so much fun, and I want to see it so bad. I've been hearing pieces of the soundtrack, which I love soundtracks.
Of course.
The score is so fun and like epic, and I just need to get myself to the theater.
Robert, because this is such nostalgia for us and anybody older than us and like that. You know what? I think we should do a top 10. A quick top 10.
Okay.
Top 10 toys of the 80s, baby. This is according to stuff.com.
Oh, I love Stuff. Or stuff.tv.
At number 10, you have M-A-S-K, Mask.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what these are either, but they're kind of like transforming trucks, but they don't turn into like Transformers. They're like, it's like action figures and stuff like that. Like this is the only thing on the list I'm not really familiar with. It stands for Mobile Armored Striker Command.
Okay, yeah, I'm watching the commercial.
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar with it, but like I don't know it.
Yeah, it's definitely a Transformers vibe.
First appearance was 86. First appearance was it? Never heard of it.
Okay.
Also coming out in 86, number 9, we have Micro Machines. I remember those.
Yeah, Micro Machines.
I remember those. Those were cool. They were little toys, like little gas stations, little things like that.
I think I gave a roast once to a comedian that's like, you look like you grew up so poor that your family can only afford Micro Machines instead of Hot Wheels. I think I said something like
it was kind of, I think it's to make it more relatable. It's kind of like the Temu version of Hot Wheels and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is that they're micro. So, I mean, they're different toys, but yeah.
Coming in at number 8.
This I could see. This I understand.
First appearance in 1982. Woo. This had TV shows, so much merchandise. Everybody had one. Every girl anyway. Care Bears.
Yep.
Care Bears.
So Care Bears was just a stuffed animal that just talked? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a stuffed animal that talked, but it was also like you had the Grumpy Bear, the Funshine Bear, the Cheer Bear, like everyone meant something. So,
and here's another thing too, not to say they don't do this anymore, but I think a lot of toys back in the 80s and 90s, their success came from that they would take that IP and turn it into a show.
Yeah.
And everything, you think they're selling the show, they're really selling toys. I mean, Power Rangers is probably the best example.
That was actually on the 90s list I saw. Yeah.
And I took the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and I have no regrets.
I did too. No regrets at all.
Yeah. But hey, this is it. Number 7.
Number 7, first appearance in 1982, Masters of the Universe toys. That'd be He-Man, Skeletor, all of them. I had some toys of those. I think my dad used to work for Waste Management. He probably got them in the trash because so he cared about me, and so he showed his love. He got me toys in the trash. Anyway, but
trash is his son's
those toys were fun.
present.
Skeletor like had this little like, I don't know, this toy I had it like if you hit him once, it rolled. It looks like he got slashed. Hit it again, he got like double slashed. So that was kind of
that's
fun.
kind of cool.
Coming in number 6, Action Force / G.I. Joe, first appearance 85. It said sort of. So I think they came out a little earlier in this. That's right. It was on in the 60s, but didn't really get, huge until like G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, every kid I knew had a G.I. Joe or something like that. Everybody had something. Didn't watch the show too much though.
Yeah. Also, it's funny. I had I don't know if this is true, but I heard a lot of guys who really were into, I don't know. I just hear when I ask like,
where are you going with this, Robert?
I don't know. When I ask if I talk to a gay guy and a lot of them have grown up with He-Man. I don't know if that's a trend or if that's normal or.
What are you calling me, Robert?
I think you just like muscular men who are shirtless. Which is not gay. I'm a big fan of the Incredible Hulk. I grew up on the Incredible Hulk.
At number 5, we have the Cabbage Patch Kids, first appearance 1982.
Yes, I did not like the look of these.
No,
they're ugly.
What was the equivalent? The Garbage Pail Kids or something?
The Garbage
like that?
Pail Kids. Yeah,
those were.
They had a movie that was disgusting.
Yep. Horrible.
Absolutely disgusting.
It was disgusting. But the Cabbage Patch Kids, I mean, they're still being sold.
Yeah,
they're still being sold. I mean,
I don't know who the fuck's buying them.
I don't know, but I mean, all iconic. Also iconic. First appearance in 1983. My Little Pony.
Friendship is magic. So My Little Pony, what an innocent franchise that just went dark. Not their fault, by the way.
Oh, no,
not their fault. Not their fault. I had a buddy who I'm still really close with, who one of his first gigs, because he worked in the animation company, he was in charge of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. So he knew all about the fandom and the good side and the bad.
Yeah.
And
I had a friend who this was in theater school. He had a My Little Pony and he used to walk around petting and calling it My Little Ronald.
Oh.
I set it on fire.
He definitely came on that. He definitely
I
definitely jerked off to it.
I set it on fire.
Good. Yep. As you should. Set that horse on
fire.
That
was at number 4. Coming at number 3, first appearance in 1986, Lego Light and Sound.
Okay, so this is like Lego, but they added like
this is when we had the wee like that. You were incorporating electronics into the toys.
Right,
so this is that was huge back then because things made noise and you could build them. That's awesome. Coming in at number 2, I remember these. First appearance in 1982, we had the Zoids,
which were they moved on their own. They you hit a switch and they kind of walked very close to the word Zords, but this is 1982, so it's not like they stole it from Power Rangers. If anything, it's the opposite.
And we were both born in 87, and all these toys that are on here, like if you had older siblings, you definitely played with these things.
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. And I was poor, so I definitely played with them.
Right.
Everybody. Number 1, Robert.
Easy answer. I think we'd all guess it.
If you're listening, you're probably waiting, like, where the fuck are these? First appearance in 1984. Number 1, and rightfully so. Transformers. I mean,
boop, beep, boop.
These toys, you have a truck that turns into a robot and fight. I mean, based off the TV shows, the movie franchises, Megan Fox's career. Yeah. Yep. Transformers really. That easily number 1. Video games, I mean, those things were fucking cool.
Yeah, they were super cool.
Remember this was a 90s thing. Remember the Beast Wars Transformers?
Oh yeah.
Those were cool as shit.
Those were cool,
man. Those were great.
Those were cool, man. Yeah.
This is a shorter episode. Rob's got to go to work. He's got shit to do.
It's okay. Hey, I'd rather stick with my people.
But Robert, nobody wrote into us today. That's okay. It happens.
That's okay.
It happens. But please submit us a penetrating question next time. Even if it doesn't have to be dirty or silly. Be whatever you want. But
I actually, I don't know. I was thinking about doing like a feedback or comments. Like if they don't have it in the form of a question, they can. I don't know.
Yeah, Robert. I do have a drink though.
Oh, you're talking about. Yeah. Well, let's get right into it, guys. Yeah. Ronald has a drink. Let's drink with Ronald.
Feierabend Bier, jeden Tag ein anderes hier. Hey, Feierabend Bier, Prost!
All right. What is this? What the hell are we even doing?
There are not many things that give me like instant joy, but the Feierabend Bier jingle like just brightens my
it's so
day.
fun. Yeah.
So
it makes me want to drink in the morning.
It's noon here, baby. It's 1:00.
Okay, cool.
As you all know, I was in Chicago last month or a month and a half ago, and there's a popular drink in Chicago. It's called Malort.
Malort.
Oh, yeah. Jepson's Malort liquor, baby. Oh, yeah.
Liquor? I barely know her.
My lord, it's from Chicago. It's a bunch of botanicals. I believe it's wormwood.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna look that up right now.
All right.
Just
I don't
to
know what that
double-check.
means. Warm wood?
Yeah, it gives it its bitterness.
That's what I have in the morning, Ron.
Brad used to live in Chicago, so if I get this wrong, he's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah, he probably would.
Yes, it is wormwood that gives it the bitterness. It's got a little bit of citrus pith in it, some herbal dryness, and a
Love that
lingering
citrus
finish.
piff.
It kind of reminds me of like German, like digestives or something, digestivos as they call in Italian. That kind of what it reminds me of. It's got a very herbal smell.
Okay.
I'm in Chicago. I'm at this dive bar, and the guy says to me, I go ask for a shot of Malort, and he's like, nobody should do Malort alone. It is definitely a Chicago thing. This taste will linger in my mouth quite some time. I was drinking an Aperol Spritz, and my wife's like, oh, it's too bitter. I'm like, I don't think it's bitter. I'm like, oh, that's why. I've been drinking Malort. So
yeah, I don't like Aperol Spritz personally.
So if you don't like bitter, you won't like this. This is not great, but I'm used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of looks like piss.
Cool. I love it already.
Piss, yeah.
That's the worm. That's what you get from wormwood is piss.
I actually it might be. But prost, everybody.
Glug, 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 glug.
Whoa. Oh, that's going to sit there for a while. Like I said, I'm used to it. I got this at a total one.
You're like, I'm used to it. Yeah, this is great.
It's not great. It's not.
Okay.
I'm like, there are people I've seen people throw up after drinking this.
Oh, sweet. That's kind of like me when I had your kombucha.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't kombucha. It was just a very interesting.
It was just cum.
Cider. Very interesting cider. Yeah, probably a bad choice on me, but yeah, that's it's gonna linger in my mouth for a while. Yeah, I one of my friends that was in Chicago, first time taking a shot in a while, took the shot and he was like, oh God, I remember it tastes like college or whatever, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to Chicago, great city.
I know. I love Chicago. I would go back anytime. It would be great. So,
but that's our show, Rob.
That's our show, everybody.
I think we crammed a lot into 50 minutes. That was pretty good.
I think so too. And we're gonna maybe have a guest on next time. I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah, I got another one lined up, and I think we got a few lined up. So maybe we'll have a few guest shows coming up.
Yeah, I've actually had a few people reach out. They want to be guests on the show.
Okay.
But
I have
we'll
one
just
who
see.
wants to. Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see.
All right, well, everybody, you have a wonderful rest of your week.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Love you guys. Love you, Vietnam.
Love you, Vietnam.
And anyone else in the world who's listening, thank you so much. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your day.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Down with DP podcast. If you want to support what we're doing, please head to our Patreon, where you'll get bonus content, extra access, and other cool perks. We'd seriously appreciate the support. You'll find all the info on our Instagram at DWDP Podcast and on our Facebook under Down with DP Podcast. Got a question or topic you want us to dive into? There's a super easy anonymous form linked right into our Instagram bio. Send it in and you could be the next penetrating question. Or you can email us at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com.